just all getting your pictures. Wait, what if I got deep? Will you coming after me? Will you share your flies with me?
I do deep walk.
I'm from Passaic. I don't know. I think I met maybe a couple of y'all a couple times in court, but I do music. I do all types of shit. So feel free to follow me on Instagram and all of that.
Hi, I'm Claudia. I've known Court since high school. We went to high school together. We're in communications together too, so we've been vibing.
I'm Kiani. I just graduated from MSU, so that's how I know Courtney. I model, I sing, I act. I'm an overall content creator. I do film, I do behind the scenes, I write. I have some stuff coming out soon. And yeah.
Wow, y'all have some big introductions. Well, I'm Autumn. I go to MSU. I'm a senior now, and I major in psychology. I've known Courtney for probably like 10 plus years now. So yeah.
My name is Aaron.
Oh yeah, so I'm Javon. I go to Montclair too. Me and Courtney, we came in like the same year, so I met her freshman year. And yeah, you feel me? I'm into like business and stuff.
Describe the best kiss or the perfect kiss in 3 words. Aaron, what do you think?
I guess I'm passionate, nasty, and like a little choke. Like you can't go wrong with a little choke.
I am the one, the way your son don't need
You gotta respect.
Hairstyles for girls that need to go. Like it's just like not it.
Ain't no particular hairstyle, but just like if you're gonna do the wig or the weave or whatever, just no bad installments. Like the bad installments, don't rush. Don't have your friend put the Elmer's glue on you. You feel me? It's okay.
What about some fashion trends that guys need to let go?
Oh my God, thank you for asking me this question because I was just thinking about this the other day. You know those skinny jeans that like they have like the acid wash on them and they're like mad tight, like leggings, like
From PacSun?
From PacSun.
No, God, please, no.
Gotta go.
Yes.
All right, Javon, you said you had something to say about girls' fashion trends. So what needs to go with us?
In this day and age, Fashion Nova has become our worst enemy. It's a facade.
Right? What you mean? Like,
right.
For $20.
The kings of this world. You girls are looking like stallions. Don't get me wrong. I love the look. You feel me? The tight. But you look like the next chick next to you.
Okay.
Dude, honestly, you wanna separate yourself. You wanna find that. You wanna find that man that you want to get. Nah. You look like her in a neon dress. Go to Miami. It looked like a shit show. You feel me?
That's my favorite though. My favorite type of like pants to see a girl wears those striped ones that's like big at the bottom.
The ones that are tight on the top and loose.
Yo, dumb shit. You got to show the whole jiggle.
I didn't ask you like what fashion trend you don't like to see on a guy.
I don't like when people wear certain name brands and they mixed it. Like they'll have a Jordan shirt, Adidas pants, and Vans on their feet. I don't like that. I don't want to put cities out there, but like you know what I'm talking about, Courtney.
I understand. So, all right, Kiani, let me ask you, do you think females and males handle having hoes differently?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, and how so?
I think niggas is messy. That's what I think that girls, we move calculated when we do. Because, like, for me, I'm not going to say right now because I'm talking to somebody right now. But when I am single, I do, I organize. And I feel like I'm not messy. Like, whoever I talk to, I don't have my business out there, so nobody else is going to know. But dudes be all over the place with it and dating friends and this, that, and the third. And, like, I don't know.
Let me go.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I disagree because it's like you say like a guy talks to 2 friends, but it's like that's their fault. Because why would they be okay with that in the first place?
Like, why are you talking to them if you know they're friends, though?
That's just messy, though.
Well,
like,
whose fault is that? They friends.
Talk to.
They supposed to know
at
not to.
the same time, like that's just
Now I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to be true that women are supposed to be more emotional. So it's like I guess harder for women to have like multiple partners or like you talking to more than one person at the same time.
I think I'm emotional if I like somebody, but just because it's like, I think that's both genders. You don't have to like just have a hose. You don't have to have feelings for everybody and be all over the place. That's not a gender thing. That might just.
I agree on that.
Wait, so you guys are saying that females don't have like more emotional ties than men?
No, we didn't say that. It's just we have specifics as to who we're feeling emotions towards.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that we can't hold multiples too. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that's the ideal, but it's possible for females to do it as well.
And you might be moving with some girls or experience some girls that like move out of emotion, I guess. But even if I feel emotions towards somebody, I don't have to act on them or act irrationally. So I wouldn't say that's a female thing.
Okay.
It's also a maturity thing too, because I feel like once you hit a certain age, like you look at things so much differently now when it comes to like talking to people, relationships, all that shit. It's different.
I mean, that's true, honestly. That everything you guys said is completely true, you feel me? Going back to your question, guys can move. I feel like guys do move a little bit more, crazy.
Yeah.
When it comes to like, because I mean, at the end of the day, you feel me, guys don't move with as much emotion, you feel me? Guys be trying, do what they want to do with the females if they want to and stuff like that. But
or they just don't care. Like it's the difference between like the way a woman cares that like what other people think. So it's like they're gonna choose not to go as far as a guy would. You know what I'm saying? So it's like guys would just continuously have sex with people. Or girls would be like after like having sex with a couple people, they'd be like, I don't know, I feel like I should stop because I'm wilding right now.
Yeah, morals.
Don't do that.
it's gone.
It is. She froze
Autumn
out.
is going away.
I see you. How you laugh so hard you freeze out the fucking ball.
Why do you think cheating is treated differently for a woman versus a man? Basically, I'm trying to say cheating is more susceptible for a man than it is for a woman in society, and why do you think that is?
Because we forgive them. Like, it'll happen, and we're women are very understanding in the sense that like even though I may not agree with why you did it, I could understand why you did. And we always try to find the light at the end of the tunnel. We're always trying to be like the saving grace, like, oh, it's okay, like, you can be a better person. So we try and like forgive men, and it gives them the idea like, oh, I did it and it's okay.
No, I think it's more of the fact that we just can't let go. Some of us just do not let go.
Like a mix of a lot, but we be forgiving.
I think it's also just society. Like, no cap, I really feel like we live in a very patriarchal society. So everything that men do is like just dismissed, or it's not that big of a deal. Like, even look at music, there's so many artists that if you hear like, oh, this artist just like did this to a girl or did that, or like just cheated on his girl 5 times and da-da-da, it's like, oh, okay, that's just a rapper thing, like, or okay, it's just this, it's just that, because like she said, women be taking them back. But I feel like whenever a woman does something, because we're usually always there, or because we're so forgiving, the one time that a woman isn't or is doing the same thing, it's like, whoa, you're a slore, like that kind of thing. And I'm not defending cheating for either gender, because I don't like that. But I'm just saying, I feel like your question was kind of like, why, like one or the other. I feel like it's always okay for men, or it's not that bad because they can bounce back from it. But if a woman did that to a guy, that's not happening. Like,
I would say just mainly for men is normalized. It's one of the main things. It's one of the main things females always have in the back of their mind, like they could be cheating. Even if the guy is showing all the traits of like things is going well, like it's still gonna be in the back of my mind, either based off of experience or what you see on social media. You're gonna have that type of mentality where it's like, well, he could be doing that. Like, maybe I should. Like when you see people do those videos of going in people's homes, I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think anybody should touch my phone, and I shouldn't be touching yours. But when you see it on social media, I feel like some people are just like, well, maybe they are hiding something, and they do that, and then that causes problems within their relationship. You find something you probably shouldn't have found or wasn't supposed to see.
All right, now I need to hear the guy's side. Personally, I feel like I feel like a guy's only really, really done or hurt when it's like she gave the pussy up. But if she ain't give the pussy up, I feel like a little bit more or no. Like,
Okay, like they said, a girl's body is her temple, right? You feel me? If you give the body up, you feel me? Like, I'm looking at it sideways. It's like a toxic masculinity thing, you feel me? Like, I feel like it's more, Autumn was right. She was right. It's expected for men to cheat, you feel me? Especially, like, all right, I'm not going to say, like, I do any of these things, all right? Let's keep it here now, you feel me? But, like, let's say a man got a girl. Let's say a man got a girl, you feel me? And he's doing his thing. Let's say he slip up, you feel me? He already know he had that girl in a bag. Not in a bag, but, like, you know, he already got that girl for real. Like, she feeling him. Once they know the girl is feeling him for real, they know they have a little bit of leverage. Got to leverage over the female. That's what it really is. Just a little bit of leverage over the female, you feel me? So if he does fuck around or slip up, she might take him back. And it does happen, like you guys said. That stuff does happen. So, like, it's just a reoccurring thing that probably a female just got to break. Once y'all stop taking them back, maybe it will probably stop happening. And that's just the honest truth. You feel me? And I know it sounds crazy, but, like, it don't y'all see it just like a reoccurring cycle. I understand society is fucked up, but, like, we are part of the society, you feel me? Like, this is what we let happen.
I feel like when women cheat, like, they just leave, to be honest. Like, if a woman gonna cheat, she's just gonna end up leaving. Like, she won't want to sit there and, like, ask for forgiveness. I feel like she'd rather just go with whoever else she was having. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever else she was cheating with. You don't feel that way? I feel like, I guess.
I've cheated.
Stuck on
But I'm not gonna lie. And the reason why I cheated is because I was mentally done. I'm gonna be mentally done with you first before I'm physically over you. Like, it's a mental thing with me. Like, I feel like when a woman cheats, it's because she's mentally had enough. Like Nas said, for a man, it's lust. So it's because of that physical attraction or whatever they might have. And then that's why I also feel like guys are more hurt when a woman cheats, because now he knows he's lost her emotionally and mentally. And then if she gave the pussy up, now it's physical. Now it's like, damn, my bitch is gone. Like it's over.
Let you rock, cause we had a good strong thing going, and you just had to throw that in for the girls. Right.
We appreciate it though.
You need those points.
That's the
We
question.
know to let go, but then when we know to let go, why do we still hold on?
Okay, we know when to let go when you literally ask yourself the question, if you're happy. And if your answer is not straight up yes, then you need to, like, the relationship is not good for you. At least that's how I feel. Like, I was recently in a relationship for like 2.5, 3 years. And now I'm like newly single, and like I look at the past 3 years as like a huge lesson. So basically, like, if you're not straight up with yourself and you can't straight line say that you're happy, then it's not for you. And I feel like what was the second part to the question? Like, when is it time to
why
go?
do we like still hold
Why do
on
we stay?
even though we know to let go?
Because some people are like really selfless when they're in the wrong relationship, and I feel like that's a really bad thing, because I started to think more of like the other person and how they felt versus how I felt. So I just stayed just because, you know, like I wasn't trying to fuck up other people's life, but at the end of the day I was fucking up my own by not leaving. Yeah. And now life is like mad good. So.
I think it's that, like how she just said, now life is mad good.
I'm telling you.
I feel like if you can realize, like, really sitting there, removing your emotions from it, like, is this person messing with my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health, like any of those things, and you know the answer and you're already looking for signs and asking for advice, like, oh, should I be in this? I feel like you already know you shouldn't. But I feel like people be staying for attachment and because they're comfortable.
I'm not a big fan of letting go, to be honest with you. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
I don't like creating new relations. I don't. You feel me? Like, that's the honest truth. You feel me? Getting to know a whole person. You feel me? That's a process. It's a process that I don't like to do.
Isn't that the best part? Like when you get to know somebody all over again, like
it's the best part. It's the worst part because you don't know what's coming.
Right.
You don't know what's coming.
I like that though. Like the idea of like falling for somebody new. Like, what's up? Like
you could be falling for someone. You hear one thing. Oh, he probably fucked my friend. Now you can't even. Now you're looking at him crazy. Let's say you're talking to somebody. You 2 months, and next you know, that not say a close, but a good friend of yours had altercations with that person. Now, how do you look at that person that you were growing feelings for?
I like to make my own opinions of people, but not like based off like what other people.
Okay, yeah, that's just a personal thing.
Sometimes you can't help how your worlds cross.
Yeah.
Like it really is. That's why when you say like it's a small world, you literally gotta take that serious, because it's just like sometimes you really think you have that person in your bubble, and then all of a sudden Keisha and Letitia come out of nowhere talking about they know John, and I'm like, how y'all even know each other?
I don't understand why guys make it such a big deal when they find out the girl they were talking to find out that they did something with their mans, and now it's a dub because she gang. Why is that such an issue? Nas, please answer
That's
that
an
question.
issue.
What?
That's an issue. That's a big no.
Why though? I don't
Go ahead, Nas.
understand.
Tone it down.
You really like her, and you're talking to her.
Right.
What about my
That's your
reputation?
little boo thing. Like,
What
you
about
gotta
my
give her
reputation?
up.
It's
Give
pride
up
for real.
your reputation.
Pride for real.
Wait, because you know what's so funny about this? I hear it all the time from, Courtney, Jared, Jalen. They all want to be talking about how all of a sudden they hear Tanya is talking to one of they boys, and you can't help that happened. Like, it could be like a year or two ago. Like, y'all in a whole nother headspace a year or two ago. Like, you don't know what can blossom between us now. Like, give us a chance. Let me give you the red flags first. Like, don't take my red flags from other people, because that's off of their experience. What if what we have can be different and real? You don't know. Now you throw that all away because of Letitia.
Nas, why are you shaking your head, Nas? Why are you shaking your head?
It's pride. Listen, if you,
That's a male thing, though.
oh no, listen though.
No, us females do it too, cause you know us. Now you talk to my friend, like we gotta open up ourselves too, though.
I get what you're saying though, because we really do have to stop, because different people bring out different sides, but like that's really everybody's problem. Everybody just wants whoever they're meant to be so exclusive, and that's not always gonna happen.
You listen, to know that somebody you was close with had the person that you talking to in like an OD vulnerable state, bro, that's weird. Like, y'all had y'all whole y'all had all of them. Remember, like, you really sitting here doing all the things, like, this the shit he taught you. Nah.
Like, that's just a mental
What
thing.
he taught you? You bring it at the my crib? Are you shit? No. You bring it at the my crib.
Not to my crib.
It's my man. No.
Next question I also have for y'all is, do you have to physically get in tune with the person before emotionally to know that you're ready to the next level with them?
That's a
Can I
good.
answer that?
Yes.
Can I go first on that?
Yeah, Autumn, go first, because I know you got a lot to say about this one.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'm no nympho or nothing like that, but I like to have sex, okay?
Stop it. Get some help.
And I'm saying if it doesn't hit, I'm sorry. All that emotion is not gonna be intertwined, because my emotions need to be involved when I'm having sex with you too. So if it can't be there in the sex ass, like you, it's not working. And Courtney, don't you dare come back in here talking about what if you teach me and crap, because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. If it's not good off rip, I'm sorry.
Because what if he's a virgin, Autumn? What if he's a virgin? You're gonna have to teach him, Autumn.
That's not my problem. Go back to Jilly and come back to me, because I'm not doing it.
Not Jilly of all names.
Jilly, like, you feel me? She don't even do nothing. Nah, you gotta teach cuz.
Teach us.
Right. So Nas, if you was really like the girl, but she just not it in bed, you gonna dub her? You gonna be like, no, I don't wanna.
Oh, I was giving out advice for her. We don't wait for that. Yeah, not me. I don't have time for it. I'm not a tutor.
If I'm talking to somebody like seriously, then I'm probably gonna try to get to know you for a little while first. So I get what Javon is saying, is like chemistry builds up the more that you're connecting to somebody in other ways. So I feel like if it's not hitting off the rip, you know, like, maybe it could be talked about. Maybe y'all could communicate through it. Like, yo, when you do this, this ain't hitting. Maybe try this, maybe try that. Because I feel like sometimes people just think that like sex is a skill, but at the same time, everybody's body is different. Like, if I try one thing with one person, it might not hit for another person. So if you tell somebody like, yo, I don't like this or I don't like that, people don't be speaking up. Maybe it would be more lit if you talk about it. Like, you know, I don't think you just dispose of the person if you really like them. But I do get about to teach nobody either, because that's way too time consuming. But we could try. I'm gonna try before I throw it out.
I have a question. So like, if y'all take that one person that y'all say y'all trying to take because you know it's not that good in the beginning, but y'all gonna work it and it never gets there. What y'all about to do?
You gotta go.
If y'all can't fix it, I'm studying to become a sexologist. So come to me and I'll help out with your sexual.
Because if you don't have sex with someone, you wait, right? You wait for mad long, and then when you finally do it, it's whack. And then what? Because we too old to be teaching anybody. If you already have sex, you know what I'm saying? Unless this is your first time, there should be no reason why you don't know how to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know how to go on your feet, not only on your knees, you know what I'm saying? You got to know how to move around or do something. You know, I know some of y'all just tired of just having people that just lay there, like, y'all can do that.
Understood. I get you. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up, and thank you guys for all tuning in to my little YouTube series I had here. Thank you guys for taking your time out too, and I will let you know when it's up, edited, ready to go, and all that. Everyone have a good night, and thank you. Stay safe.
Night.
All right. Nice meeting y'all.